Hi, everyone, and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot. Where today we're going to be looking at. I asked this question a few days back on my community tab poll, and that was on Johnny Depp and Will Smith. What is their relationship? As there was an item that came out alleging that Jada Smith thought that her husband Will Smith and Johnny Depp's relationship was like weird or it was bad. And I wanted to just take a look at it because I know a lot of people here are fans of Johnny. And I'm like, hey, you know what? That might be something really interesting and people might be interested. So, without further ado, I wanted to kind of just look into it. Is it a good relationship? Is it a toxic relationship? Are they good for each other? Who, what, when, where, why, and how. So without further ado, let's get into the reading. So, quick reminders as I'm going to shuffle up. Deck that I'm using today is the Under the Oak Tarot. And then, quick reminder, remember everything I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes. Only my opinions, no facts here, y'all. Psychic downloads and the such. If you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you do not have to. Otherwise, if you want to book private readings or you want to see videos like this early, you can check out my website in the description box down below. You can go check out my website for readings, private readings I do offer through my website. Or if you want to see videos like this early, you can go check out my memberships, as videos like these are available early for members to watch on YouTube, leave comments, and the such. You also will be able to get to interact with posts or other unique content that I am posting over there, including exclusive pick a card readings, exclusive readings that maybe people want to see, maybe less popular figures. So, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so let's just take a look here at Johnny and Will Smith and their just relationship in general. So we have in between them the Empress. So, then we have Johnny, and then we have Will. Huh. When I look at this relationship dynamic that they have between the two of them, if someone's like, oh, they're bad for each other, oh, they're not good for each other, I would say that is, in my opinion, very wrong. Why I'm saying this, I actually really like this energy between the two of them. They are both. It's like when I see it, it's like, so we have Johnny over here, which is the chariot, movement forward. When he's like in his dynamic with Will Smith, it feels like he can move forward with what he's doing. Very powerful, very. It's like ideas come to him out of the blue. It's like when it comes to his career, when it comes to his personal life, they have fun. They're able to move and do things and just explore, is what this really feels like. When he's with Will, it's almost like it's not like let the good time. It's like let the good times roll. Is kind of going in the is the song going in the mic, like what I'm getting. But like also it's yes, like letting good times roll, have things fun, easy, we're moving fast, but it's like there's also like I feel like I can take on the world. Like they work extremely well together, whether that's in personal endeavors, professional endeavors. They work very well on both sides here from Johnny's energy. Because over here we have the Nine of Cups with Will, which is like this is like an emotional fulfillment. It's like I've made it, I've done the things. Like both of these people, they get along very, very well. And in between the two of them, the Empress. So this could be indicating, oh, there's there's someone in between them, a motherly figure. But what I'm feeling here is that they just nurture each other in the best way possible. This relationship that they have, in my opinion, is extremely healthy. It's very good for the both of them, whether this is a space where they feel like they don't need to be in that toxic masculinity. It's very much in they're able to balance each other in their emotions, and it's like they give each other a space to be themselves almost fully and wholeheartedly, and be able and have a space where they're able to portray their emotions or express how they express their forward movement or passions in life. What other information? Yeah. What else? Huh. I also feel at one point in time, sorry, I'm going to move those up. So we have Johnny over here. So the chariot moving forward, doing different things. The emperor, I'm in control, but this is a healthy control of his own world. It's not like I'm going to be like my way or the highway. It's like, you know how you have a boss and then you have a leader? You have a boss. Or no, it's like in this case, like Johnny would be showing up as the leader, not the boss. It's like he leads by example, not by telling you what to do. The Three of Pentacles reversed. I wonder if they might have had a movie or like a business project that they were going to do. Something fell apart over here. I'm also getting, I don't know if these two were involved or not in the past. I'm not sure. I don't know if it was just like let bros be bros. I don't know. I'm not accusing anyone of anything or any such how here. But with the three of swords in between the two of them, Johnny showing up as the emperor and then Will showing up as the nine of wands reversed. It's very much like over here with Will. Will's like, I want to get out of my comfort zone. I want to come out from behind the wall. I want to express myself and show myself, even though there might be parts of me that I'm not proud of or I'm not happy with. And it's like he showed that to Johnny. Johnny's like, I'm here, a great leader. Maybe he's talked about things. However, there's a heartbreak in between the two of them with the Three of Swords. Like it's not like it's so I've seen the Three of Swords in this deck, especially with all the lightning and stuff, to mean like a fracturing of things. However, what this feels like more is just like this relationship, yes, I think is in a really good place, but however, it's had its ups and downs. With this Three of Swords type of energy here, it's like there was a heartbreak of some sort between the two of them. I would see this as a breaking up. This is like two people that were maybe together and then like they had to break up in some way, shape, or form. You know how you have like a fight with like that one friend like from a few years ago, and you're like you kind of like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have fought, or maybe we did, but then like you come together maybe like a few days later, a few years later, and then it's like you actually realize that you guys both kind of messed up, because that's what this feels like here. Especially with this Page of Cups and this Two of Cups and this Three of Pentacles. It's like these two were fractured for a while, like they fought or something came up. And then, but now they're kind of back together here with this Page of Cups. Page of Cups, an emotional beginning, emotional offering. Two of Cups showing up for Will. I think Will really, really likes Johnny, has a very deep, profound love for him. However, if you want to, I don't know what type of love you want to put that as. This could be a familial love. This could be like a brotherly love. This could be a romantic love. It could be kind of a love in either way, shape, or form. And then over here with the Three of Pentacles, Johnny, it's like there has things that have kind of been like blown up, or his life's been kind of blown up in some way, shape, or form. But it seems like Will's been through with him through his f ups, and then it's also but then also Johnny has been through whenever Will's effed up. So it seems like they're both there for each other. There have been times where they've been really close. There have been times where they've been apart, and I think that's kind of the nature and the cyclical nature of friendships in some cases. But like what this really feels like here, just kind of going above with it, the Three of Cups, yeah. When Johnny was going through his heartbreak, yeah. Yeah, like I said, these two have had like a very much we're together, then we're not. We're together, then we're not. And that could be in like a friendship type of way, or however way you want to interpret that. But with there is a deep sense of love between the two of them. And I think it really is reflective of how relationships can and will be. And that is sometimes you guys are going to fight. whether that's in a friendship way, a romantic way, a familial type of way. You come together, someone calls you out on your bullshit, then they leave. Or then you guys split for a bit because it was a hit to the ego, but then you come back together and it's like, huh, you were right. I'm sorry. We apologize. We work through it and then we're good again. And then someone else calls someone out on their shenaniganery, and then it's like a split because their egos were hurt, and then they come back together. And that's what this kind of feels like. It's a cyclical part of it. It's like we call each other out, then we get mad at each other, then we come back together, then we get mad at each other. And it's not that the mad is toxic. It's like this is like a friendship of like we're trying to help each other grow in our own ways. And that's what this relationship kind of feels like over the years. It's not saying that this is like a cyclical thing, like it's happening like every few months. No, this is like a cyclical thing, and like it happens. They get together for a few years, and they're like, oh, then they get mad at each other for a few months, and they get back together. And but it's not an unhealthy relationship from what I'm getting. I don't know. I think I saw in the headline of Jade, it's like they're just bad for each other, and I'm like, no, this is actually a really good, healthy relationship in what I'm seeing and feeling, because it's like these are two people that they both have massive, in my opinion, egos of like they're right and they're nothing but right. When they are called out by each other, it goes both ways. It feels like here, in my opinion, they get a little butthurt, and that's fine. You're allowed to get a little butthurt. However, you need to grow from it. And it seems like they've grown in that relationship dynamic that they have. Okay. Next, I want to kind of just look at what kind of brought them together, essentially. And like, what are like, so like we saw that like they get together and the such, and like they have this really good dynamic between the two of them. What else can we get here? Also, I'm going to do something really quick. All right, I'm back. Had to close the window. Some people are doing construction next door. All right, so again, I kind of just want to look at like what's the nature, delve a little bit more into the nature of their relationship, of like kind of what is it really between the two of them, because it feels like it's changed and evolved over time. So let's look at it in the past, and then we'll look at it in the current. All right, so in the past, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this was in the past a very business type of like, oh, this is really good on paper. We're able to see, like we're able to engage with each other. There's money to be made. There's maybe just like small projects that we're able to work on. Why is this? Because the Hanged Man, we needed to look at things from a different perspective. We let go of old things. So maybe this is in the past. It's like, oh, these are two individuals that have very different, I mean, look at it from the 90s, different demographics that they appealed to. So, like, them working together got, like, Johnny in front of Will's fans and Will in front of Johnny's fans. So, it had a really good way of doing that. Financial influences, the Four of Wands, we're stabilizing our income, we're stabilizing our fan bases, we're stabilizing our foundations that we're holding. So, it did stabilize them. And how I'm seeing it is like, okay, we're solidifying ourselves across genres. We aren't just a single genre, a single demographic type of name. We're a household name. Everyone's home will have, like, someone will know our name. Doesn't matter from just across the spectrum. Hopes and fears here, the Queen of Cups. So there could be, I don't know if there's, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. So seeing this Queen of Cups reverses could just be a manipulative person. Typically, it could be a feminine type of energy that might be very emotional. I also feel like this can be emotional outbursts of some way, shape, or form. Lots of crying, just emotional outbursts. But this also could be a woman who's kind of like, it comes in and like kind of wrecks their shit in a allegedly conspiracy, whatever. So that's what it kind of feels like here with that Queen of Cups, the hopes and fears. Like, it's like this is it's a very passionate relationship, but there's also a lot of emotional outbreaks between the two of them. Unseen obstacles, the Six of Swords reversed. So there's some struggles when it comes to like translation of things. question mark. So Six of Swords is, I've seen it as an internet card. I've also seen this as just like a minor distance traveler change. So it's like seeing it reversed in the hopes and fears. It's like we're afraid of something coming out online. Things are just, this could also be like like there's like more to this relationship that meets the eye, it feels like, in the past. And I'm wondering if like news, tabloids or something. What is this? Blind items? No. Cover stories? Yes. Hidden cover stories? Double yes. So I don't know if like their relationship was something that was like posted. Again, when they were coming to fame, it was way before my time. So just seeing this, or not like way before my time, but like I didn't watch a lot of pop culture when they were very popular in the news and media. So just seeing with the Six of Swords reversed here, it's like there were stories or there are just like news headlines or articles like about them that they've kind of hidden or they got hidden. It's almost like I'm seeing like I'm seeing a headline in my head and it's like it's got both Will and Johnny's name in it and it's like yes, we want ourselves to be known together but not on that public of a like not that public of a platform. I don't know. It's super weird cuz like we want to be known, but we don't want, it's like we want to be known, but we don't want to be known. And I don't know how else to explain it other than there's things that are okay to be put in like if it's in like a career sense, awesome, great, our names are out there. However, there's like personal things, and I don't know if there were like blind items or like headlines in like the National Enquirer or People magazine or something along those lines or that nature that were like kind of maybe suppressed or won't put out because of needs or wants of the PR teams being like, yeah, we don't want that out there type of energy. The challenge between the two of them, or the challenge in this dynamic is secrets, and secrets coming to light. So did they do some dalliances or something in the past that might be like, we have questions? Because like, we have some secrets here that they are both hiding when it comes to their relationship dynamic. What's going for them? It's the Seven of Cups. It's like we've known what we've done. We know where this can go. It's like there's a straight path forward. There's not a lot of options that this can take. You either take it in the black or the white, and there's not a ton of gray in between. In the past, the Two of Cups reversed, a disconnection. And then here in the future, the Judgment card reversed. So I almost see this, so we can see it as escaping judgment. What else can we get here? The Magician, communication, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Wands. A burden not worth carrying, a commitment, committing to a burden that we both have. A Queen of Pentacles, kind of all about money, but communicating. But I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm not saying that anything happened. I'm not saying anyone knocked boots. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying there feels like there were feelings of some way, shape, or form in the past with that Two of Cups there, disconnecting in some way, shape, or form. It's a great card when it comes to like love between two people. And I'm not saying anyone was together. I'm not saying that there might have been more to a relationship than just a friendship, but I'm just saying that they've escaped judgment on this. Things have been hidden, things have been buried, but there was something there in the past, allegedly conspiracy in whatever, whoever, whatever, in my mind. Okay, and the thing is, like, this is a secret that they have held for a very long time. Let's just see what's their dynamic like currently, because that was in the past. So I don't know if these two allegedly were in the past or not. However, if you guys like this video, or you have comments, questions, anything else in between, let me know in the comments down below. Like this video if you like it. Hit the dislike button if you don't. Otherwise, if you guys are interested, again, in private readings, or you guys have suggestions for readings that you would like to see, you can leave them down below here in the comments section, or you can head on over to my community tab where I put up a poll every week for videos that you guys can vote on to see. So I have that all available. Again, this one just came randomly across my feed, but I have a ton of other ones that are coming out that people have suggestions for. So again, let's take a look at Johnny and Will's current energy. And again, I'm not knocking if two guys get together, or if like one's bi, another one's bi. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't think y'all should care. If people are hooking up or who's not hooking up, I really don't care. And if you guys do care, love is love, man. Relationships are relationships, and we're just gonna leave it at that. All right. What's their current energy? I am now shaking. I don't like this. So we have the Justice card reversed. We aren't making a decision. What? Why? Decisions aren't being made, or we're like, we're not getting what's supposed to come to us. Why is this? The Nine of Swords. Anxiety, depression, hopelessness. We feel like what we want, we can't have. Financial influences. This would change everything. The Death card reversed. The Death card reversed. It's a forced death and rebirth on our finances, on our careers, on everything in between. The hopes and fears, the Three of Cups. We can be together. We can have a happy, healthy dynamic between, sometimes this is three people. It's just it's like a group of people, a really good group of friends coming together. Unseen obstacle, the Nine of Wands. We have to face a challenge, a wall that's kind of in between us and other people. The challenge here, the Fool. Just going for it. When I see the Fool, it's like, just go for it. Be reckless, be fun, follow your heart, follow the adventure behind things. Are they like, what's going for them? We're healing from old heartbreaks, old wounds. In the past, we have the Nine of Cups reversed. The eyes are wide open. People know, how am I going to put this? So instinctually, here's how I'm going to, so when people are together in a relationship, whether that be friends or not, you know how there's people that you can kind of just tell, like, as their friends, and you can kind of tell, like, oh, those two have a thing for each other, but they're just being friends right now. That's what this kind of feels like. It's like everyone else around them knows, but the two of them are refusing to acknowledge it. Whether this is just a friendship, or just like coming together. But like with this Justice card reversed between Johnny and Will, it's like we aren't going to move forward with the decision. Like, what you guys want, you guys could have, but you guys are actively choosing not to. Why is this? Because you guys have anxiety around something. It's going to cause a really big shift in who you are, what you are doing. It would be a really good move. It feels like, from an emotional standpoint, from a personal standpoint, especially with that Three of Cups. It's like your emotions are being fulfilled. The people around you are fulfilling you. You have a healthy dynamic with other people. However, it's like they feel like there's a wall between them and the other people. We have to get through a ton of red tape, or we have to get through this barrier that's kind of been erected, and it's kind of the unseen obstacles. Like, there is a barrier between these two in some way, shape, or form that they have to get through. And it's like, and like in this card, it's a dragon. A dragon is the wall. And my question is this wall, just looking at it, is this wall more of an illusionary wall? I'm hearing yes, because it's not like a physical barrier. It's not like, and And here's my other question. Is this a societal barrier? No. I'm hearing it a pretty big no. And then it's very much, is this a personal barrier that's been erected? Yes. So like when it comes to this decision and the unseen obstacle, it is someone else's vision of a barrier. It's like they themselves have created a barrier that they can walk through at any point in time. They just have to walk through it because it's not real. It's actually just not there. It's just you just have to walk through it. It's an illusion. And and then and then here with the Nine of Cups in the past is like everyone kind of knows. Everyone knows, but like they themselves aren't recognizing it. And then here in the future, the Six of Pentacles, an equal give and take. So maybe this is a new business because like Six of Pentacles can be like a business contract or a business agreement. Uh, so I'm wondering if maybe Johnny and Will would have like a movie together, or if they have, yeah, either they have a movie together, or if they kind of just are together more often and like they're able to like again from like the beginning they have a very healthy relationship dynamic. They give back to one another very well and equally again, and it seems like that's still very much the case currently. What other information can we get? The Five of Swords. So they're in the middle. This like there is a change. There is a metamorphosis happening, especially with this Five of Swords. And this one, when it comes to Five of Swords, originally it's like, oh, you fought and like you've won the battle, but at what cost? But in this one, it's very much like, okay, so you've fought your battle, you've gone through this transformational process, and now you're out on the other side. However, as we see the two of these, there's one who hasn't gone through the metamorphosis yet. Come on. I know you can focus. You do it on the other cards. Come on. Focus, please. What? Apparently, it's not focusing today. That's odd. The other times it does. Okay, but we have the Five of Swords here. And like as you see, there's a butterfly and then there's still a caterpillar. And when you see the two of them, it makes me think in this case, it's like one person has gone through this metamorphosis. They've come out on the other side. They are now this beautiful butterfly. The other one hasn't started the process yet. They aren't even in their cocoon yet. They haven't started it. So it's like this other person needs to start their metamorphosis. And it's like they're fighting it. Because here's the Lovers reversed, a disconnection between two people. Lovers can be a romantic card. It can also be seen as two people coming together, it's just a relationship. It doesn't need to mean like, oh, a romantic relationship or anything of the such. But it's like there is a disconnect here because it's like someone's gone through the trials and tribulations and they put themselves through to come out on the other side. The other one hasn't even started that process yet with the Page of Swords because they aren't admitting to themselves that they need to. With the Two of Pentacles, it's like they're weighing this decision, like, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? And it's like, it feels like in this case, yeah, with the King of Swords. Oh, legal issues? Why? Okay, and in this case, why I think this is, it does feel like Johnny is this butterfly right now. He's gone through his metamorphosis, his change, and what he's coming out. He's gone through heck, and now he's coming out the other side. Will Smith, on the other hand, in my opinion, again, if you guys want me to do a Will Smith heavy reading, like a deep dive on him, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to do that for you guys. And like it feels like Will in this case hasn't gone through that change yet, so like they aren't on the same level. However, it's like once they get on the same level, they work extremely well together. They teach each other lessons. They just click. Is what it feels like. They just click. With the Lovers here, it does feel like they are in a state of like disconnecting from each other because it's like we aren't on the same level right now, and it's like when are you gonna get your shit together and kind of come and meet me where I'm at? Because it's like someone's not telling themselves the real truth behind a situation, or staying where they are, or lying to themselves. Because there's a financial or there's a burden here or a financial decision. It's like, should I or shouldn't I? Because of legal issues. I don't know if Will is going through like a divorce, or if there's like struggles when it comes to splitting of assets or finances. But like there is a struggle here with this King of Swords. The King of Swords can just be someone who's harsh, lies, manipulates, and the such. Or this could be just like legal issues, just not going in a good way. However, things are speeding up here, it does feel like. When it comes to this relationship dynamic, and kind of I feel someone's is gonna be forced to go through a change here. I think whether they want to or not, because they aren't happy where they're at. They are very unhappy where they're at, and they're not happy with the relationships that they have, or the ideas, or their passions, or the people that they're with. Maybe because they just don't have maybe because they just don't click on a when then they don't have a lot of chemistry, they don't have a lot of passion for each other when it comes to the rolling around in a bed together, and the such. So that's what I'm feeling here for these two, and just like their relationship, their dynamic. If you guys want me to let's look at the future of these two, and then I think we're going to end it there. This has been really actually fun. And again, if you guys like this, hit that like button down below. And if you guys are like, not for me, I mean, thanks. Let me know in the comments down below. Leave a dislike if you'd like. Yeah, I just appreciate everyone who's been engaging with the content, liking, subscribing. I have a ton of other content that you guys might be interested in, and the such. So I just really thank you guys so much. Yeah. Alrighty here. So let's take a look at what's coming up next for Will. Let's look at the next evolution, or the next stage for Will and Johnny's relationship. Whether yeah, or their dynamic, their relationship, their friendship. Let's just see what that looks like coming up here, and then we'll end it. All right. So we have the King of Swords reversed. So this is like, maybe this is someone kind of being a little overbearing, saying the wrong things. Why is this? Because someone's feeling fractured, or they don't know who they are. So the Nine of Pentacles typically is a single person's card. A single person, they have all their stuff, they've made it, they've had all the things. However, in this deck, I do feel it as like my fracture card. It's like you've given a piece of yourself, and now you've been fractured everywhere. So it's like, I almost see this as a franticness card, where it's like you're losing pieces of yourself. Almost as like a post-divorce kind of card. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever, no facts here, y'all. So it does feel like there is someone in this dynamic that's kind of lashing out a little bit, because they don't know which way to turn. Because they've had to now go back, because like we have to go back to the drawing board. We have to rethink things. We have to go plan a new attack pattern, to kind of figure things out. And it's really emotional, and it's really difficult, and we don't know all the things, because who knows all the things? Hopes and fears that this relationship that they have is going to kind of fall apart. They aren't going to be able to get back together. They aren't going to reconcile. That we're going to have to go our separate ways, and we aren't able to come back. The unseen obstacle is this Page of Swords, which is someone still lying to themselves on how something truly is. The obstacle is there's a fall from fame, a fall from star, a fall. I almost see this maybe not even from like fame, but I do see this as a fall from oneself. It's like the image that they hold of them. Like the challenge is like the images that they hold of themselves, how they've seen themselves, just aren't there anymore. It's like almost like the entire script has been flipped, and it's like, is this even a good thing? I do see that, like, it feels like one person in this dynamic is going to, it almost feels frantic, like a frantic type of energy. And when I say like fractured, it's like this person's mind is like fractured. Like, I don't know which way to turn. I don't know who I am, what's going on, who, what, where, when, why, huh? And it's, if there would be something in the media about this kind of here in the future, it would be it's like, oh, these people are bad for each other, and it's like, no, this person is just one of the two of these individuals just feels like they just don't know who they are anymore, and like there's pieces of them that kind of like are like it almost seems like they're falling off, and it's like the cracks, the mask is falling, and the person underneath the mask is like bawling because they just don't know who they are and they're so afraid. That's what this energy feels like, because they're so afraid of themselves because they've been taught to be afraid of themselves. So like they've and that's what one of it feels like, and it does, in my opinion here, it does feel like Will Smith in my opinion here, where it's like the cracks and pieces of the mask that has been formed are now falling off, and like it's like they haven't seen the person underneath the mask in like decades, and like the person underneath that mask is now just bawling and crying because they have to now see themselves, and I don't know if they're going to be able to handle seeing themselves because the mask that they've created is who they've wanted to be, who they've tried to be, but it's not truly them. What's going for them is the Magician. So there is going to be some wise words of trying to, I think, keep some stuff out of the news, keep things pretty much on the down low. The Magician to me is like a used car salesman. We're able to tell a tall tale and kind of sell you parts of the truth, but not the whole truth. So there does feel like there is, and that's a good thing in this case when it comes to this dynamic, because it's like they want to keep, I think, this a little bit more on the down low of whatever is going on between the two of them. And I think they've been doing a really good job of it. Like we give little nuggets or pieces of things here, but we don't get the whole truth, and people typically don't go digging a lot of the time. Here in the past, the Four of Swords, this is something. I don't know. So the Four of Swords can be like a death. It can be someone passing. It can be. It's just laying ourselves down to rest. So I wonder for them if there's like a moment here where someone's kind of like, okay, I got to put my sword down. I'm going to rest for a bit, try and get my bearings, trying to get myself out of my funk that I'm kind of in. And now like once we're getting out of this funk, out of this stagnant type of energy that they've been in for like the longest of time, now they're starting to come out, and coming out is making them fracture a little bit. And then here in the future we have the Strength card. So if this is a relationship that we're kind of afraid of losing, I don't think so, especially with the Strength card. It's like they do find strength in each other. This is a long-lasting friendship in my opinion here, one that's very, very strong. They both got their demons. They both got the things that they've done wrong, but they are still very much on equal footing. Like I said, they both call each other out on stuff. They're really good friends, in my opinion, behind the scenes. And if people tell you, oh, they're bad for each other, I think they're misconstruing the truth, and that maybe, sure, they're bad for each other because they call each other out on their bullshit. Sorry for swearing. But really what this feels like is like they both call each other out as good friends do. This isn't like I'm going to let you get away with bad behavior. It's just like I'm going to try and help hold you accountable because I care about you. So that's what I'm seeing here between Johnny and Will Smith and their friendship dynamic, relationship type of dynamic. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys have reading ideas, your thoughts, your opinions on what's kind of coming up between these two, or what I picked up on. Let me know if there's something maybe I glossed over that you're like, oh, that's what that was. Let me know. I'd love to know. And thank you guys so very much for watching. Again, if you guys want to book a private reading with me, you can do so down below using my website link. Everything's there. If you guys want to join members, you can get access to content like this, and you can win a free reading from me. So if you guys would like to go check that out, everything is down below. Thank you guys so very much again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you would like. And thank you again, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!